Yeah, I missed a day. I'm sorry I missed a day. I needed a day off, guys. I needed a day off. To be honest, my brain was not functioning properly due to the extremely high pollen count. I was really inspired yesterday to vlog, but because of the pollen count and I was so out of it that I couldn't dedicate the time and the focus necessary for a vlog like this. So I opted to just take a day off and come back this morning and talk to you. The YouTuberverse is kind of a Twitter. Well, even though Twitter is kind of a Twitter. You guys have ruined that phrase for me. This wonderful girl, Kara Kamos, posted a video a few nights ago about herself and how she thought of herself as ugly. At first I was a little upset with her initial thoughts, but as the video went on, Kara made some really valid points that are universal. In the end, she wasn't going to let her feelings and thoughts about herself get in the way of doing the things that she loves to do. Instead of it being a pity party like I thought it was going to be, it was actually a very empowering video. She also made another video explaining more of her thoughts on the word ugly and other such ideas. So I encourage you all to go check out her channel, check out her video. She has a lot of really great thoughts. This concept of ugliness versus beauty has been universal as long as I've been alive, and probably generations upon generations beyond that. So everyone has a different view on this. For the past 3 months, it's affected me every time that I've looked in the mirror, every time I talk to my girlfriends, and every time I turn on the TV. And I've come to a very different conclusion than most. Beauty, real beauty, isn't physical. If you think about it, we have so many things flying at us on a daily basis, telling us how to look, how to feel, and how to act. And if we don't look, feel, and act a certain way, then we're wrong. For most of my life, I didn't think I was beautiful, let alone pretty. I thought I was plain at best, and sometimes I could get away with being cute. Especially when I was in high school, I remember crying myself to sleep on multiple occasions because I just didn't feel enough. It all came to a climax my senior year of high school when I didn't get into a 4-year college and I had to settle for a community college. It was the last straw in a really long line of crappy things that had happened to me in the past few years. I remember sitting on my bathroom floor, sobbing, seriously considering slitting my wrist because I wasn't what society deemed enough. I just had this intense self-hate. I wish I could go back and talk to my 17-year-old self and say, this does not define you. Your grades, your looks, your friends, your social status, it does not define you. There is so much more beyond this. You just have to stay true to yourself. If I had really known that in my soul when I was younger, I think it would have saved me a lot of years of searching for someone to love me, searching for acceptance. Now looking back on the years since I was 17, I can honestly look back and say the people who affected me most weren't gorgeous by social standards, but they were stunning regardless. Because beauty isn't a body type, it isn't a facial structure, beauty isn't well-toned abs or a perfectly shaped bottom, it isn't your height or your weight or anything else you can see in a mirror. Real beauty, it comes from within. And you might think that I sound really, really cliche right now, but there's a reason for that cliche. Real beauty, it doesn't come easy. In fact, it's not often very natural. Now, I might be striking a chord with those of you who think that human beings are at a base level good, but when I look at the state of the world, I tend to disagree. It's so easy to disregard people, to be caught up in ourselves, to say you're not enough. It's easy to be ugly. It takes so much work to show the traits of real beauty. Kindness, empathy, listening, encouragement, unconditional love. That's what takes my breath away when I look at the people I love the most. This concept of real beauty has affected me a lot recently. So much so that I've decided to start a whole business around the idea. We need to celebrate those who challenge themselves on a daily basis to be beautiful. We need to share it with the world because you are beautiful and your journey is beautiful. And don't you dare let the world tell you otherwise. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.